Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is a deep analysis that we get, of course, every weekend. One of the package videos that we have for Bitcoin, and where we go deeper, of course, in every single possibilities between bullish and bearish. Starting on the monthly chart, as you can see, we have our cycle toward the upside. We have several 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 might have been finished, of course, as an impulse. Are we looking here at an A, B, and a C? Yeah, well, it is probable, but as we can see, this is already 5 waves toward the upside. So very far possibility to be, of course, corrective here and moving toward the downside, unless, of course, we finish this wave 5. So I suggest that we might be in 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 probably, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course, for higher prices directly for Bitcoin. So it is very, very possible that this might happen, of course, to get an extended wave 3 after, of course, diving a little bit deeper again for maybe 70,000 or 60,000, and then moving very massively for Bitcoin towards the upside in case we are in several 1-2s. Now, in this wave 1, which is considered, of course, your wave 1 of a wave 3, so this is, of course, can be finished soon, right, which is very close also to our parabolic curve here, taken from the all-time high for every single cycle. And of course, in that case scenario, we might start, of course, to see a little bit lower prices after reaching one more all-time high, I suggest, for Bitcoin, and start to move to the downside after all, and probably, of course, moving much more higher later on. On the weekly chart, as you can see, this is a move toward the upside, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside, of course. We are still looking to finish this wave 5 because, as you can see, we took the high, but we still need, of course, to move higher a little bit to finish here at least at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as considering, of course, a finished impulse. As you can see, regarding the channeling, we have a price action in the lower part of the acceleration channel taken, of course, from the wave 2 based on the wave 3, as you can see here. And then, of course, we are still in a green toward the upside after, of course, a retracement from the lower part of this acceleration channel, which is a very good signal here that we are still looking for higher. Probably we're gonna finish this wave 5 by hitting the midline, of course, of this acceleration channel, probably around the 120 to 125K. And reaching, of course, in 5 impulsive waves toward the upside. On the daily chart, of course, on the daily, we have our possibilities for this week, which are not so much because, as you can see, the highest possibility is to move toward the upside. However, you have 2 possibilities here between bullish and bearish scenario. The first bullish scenario is that we are in 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Triple 1-2s, finished wave 3, 4, and a 5 in the white scenario, a B, and a C contracting diagonal, finishing a wave 4 in the orange, and now we are an impulse toward the upside. 1, 2, probably here your wave 2 might be finished or not, but it is impulsive already. So we probably might see higher prices from there, reaching around the 130K or the 120Ks. As you can see for this wave 5, and of course this is the scenario taken from your orange scenario for wave 5 here, based on this one, giving us this this target as a wave 5, probably 120K. In this case scenario, you would like to see 4 and a 5 for the yellow, probably hitting again the 130 to finish this bull run, of course, and then moving a little bit lower, and then probably continuation toward the upside in case we have 1-2 as a triple 1-2 here for this impulse. Yeah, so these are the daily insight. Now for the bullish. Now for the bearish thing, we might still be in a longer, probably in a longer wave 4 in the yellow scenario. So I would say, okay, we have topped here because we took the high. Yeah, we took the high. So if we have topped for a wave 5 in the orange scenario, finishing a wave 3 in the yellow scenario, meaning you are in a wave 4 in the yellow scenario. This is your bearish scenario here, which is short term, of course, meaning you have here topped for a wave 3 in the orange, wave 4 for the orange, and then wave 5 taking the high, right, for the orange again, finishing the wave 3 in the yellow, and then you are looking for a wave 4 in the yellow. This is the first scenario that it might be, of course, that we might have topped, took the all-time high several times for the 4545. But now you are looking for a little bit lower and then moving toward the upside. Another scenario is a longer wave 4, in the orange scenario. And that means we are going to shift those movements to here. And that because probably that you got, of course, after topping here, let's say, yeah, you have topped here for an A, right, in 3 waves down, A, and then 3 waves up for B, and you're looking for one more wave down for a wave C. 1.618 and 1.38 are your targets probably for a wave 4 here. And in that case scenario, you have we have shifted the movement, of course, for a longer time, and then of course then moving up toward the upside for 545 to reach against the same targets that we already have. Don't forget that the target are in confluence with the 0.38 fib level taken, of course, from the wave 2 here in the orange scenario to the wave 3, and targeting a 0.38 for a wave 4, which is very possible. It can take the low again and moving, of course, for higher prices after all. So basically, those are the possibilities that we have. Now, the highest possibility goes a little bit for the bullish because we are already bullish. We're going to see this a little bit closer on the 1 hour chart. What happened? On the 1 hour chart, as you can see, we have said, okay, we have an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finishing as expanding a diagonal here, taking the high, making this as 5 waves up, impulsive, and looking for a wave 2. Now, this wave 2 is ranging so far. I know it's very choppy, but it can be written as W, X, and a Y for a triangle here, finishing a wave Y, finishing a wave 2, meaning 1, 2, and then looking for higher prices as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As a wave 1 again and a wave 2 already done, and now as we said for the weekend we might have a wave 2, and this is what we got so far today. Now the formation of a second 1, 2 might be on the way to move impulsively and explosively toward the upside, probably tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon based on the European time. And it can be, of course, on the Monday morning that it starts to move for higher prices. However, if we take, of course, the 886 here taken from this 1, 2, so this will be our bearish scenario. If we take the 886, this will be the invalidation point. So I'm just going to put the invalidation point directly here. Here we go. Let's remove this invalidation of bullish. Right, so which is exactly on the 102,900. Yeah, 102,900 is your invalidation of any bullish scenarios, meaning we go with the possibility that we saw, of course, in the possibilities in the daily for a finished wave B. Right here in the top, we have finished a wave B after a wave A here. Where is the wave A? Here we go. You have finished 3 waves down, 3 waves up, right? I would say your wave A here, by the way. 3 waves down, like this, expanding flat. Another expanding flat toward the upside. So your wave here, your impulse can be, of course, a wave B, right? So impulse, correction, impulse, finishing 3 waves up. And then we would like to see a wave C. Meaning this can turn, if this is an impulse here, it can turn as W, X, and Y for wave 2, and then moving towards the downside. But it should not be triangle, of course. It cannot be anyway because the high has been taken yesterday. Meaning, if we are in one, W, X, and a Y somehow in a structure like this, and then moving toward the downside for a wave C for the targets that we have mentioned, of course, in the daily. However, still far possibility right now, not the highest. The highest is to take the high again one more time, of course, for a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuation toward the upside. We would like to see the same high almost taken from yesterday, so but a little bit higher this time, which is of course the 107,100. Yeah, this is for continuation toward the upside, I would say, and hitting much higher prices. So basically that was it for the deep analysis for Bitcoin on the all time frames. Our target is 160 here, taken of course from this impulse, yeah, toward the upside. So if I take, let me arrange this on the lower time frame so it gets much more precise. Let's say the 1, 2 is taken here. This is a low, yeah, 136, still the same, yeah. But let's see, of course, step by step, guys. We're gonna see this much more clearer with the next price action. However, higher possibility finished formation of 1, 2 for a wave 5 and moving with a wave 3 toward the upside for 5, even probably hitting the 136 or 130K, I would say. That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.